Hey, this is Kevin. I want to show you how to set this timer. iCore. The iCore has 4 programs, A, B, C, and D. It's important that you remember that because each program has to do with how frequently the timer comes on. So we have, as you can see here, on the A program we have the front and back plants. They come on fairly frequently. Program B, we have the front and back trees. Program C, we have the front and back courtyards and the garden in the back. And Program D is all the grass. Now each station or zone is individual locations of a valve. So even though we have on Program A, stations 1 and 2 are the plants. Program B, stations 3 and 4 are the trees. Program C, station 4 and 5. And then Program D, stations 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are the grass, starting from the east and going toward the west. To set this timer to program, first thing you want to do is set this to the program start times, and by pressing the program button over here, you can see that we're on Program A. And each one of these programs, A, B, C, and D, each one of them have independent start times. So you can start this timer multiple times per day. So Program A, start time on the very top says number 1 is 8 a.m. If we hit the button over here, number 2 you see is off. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going fast. But all 2 through 8 are off, telling a program that it's only going to come on 1 time per day. We'll go to the set station run times. We have 2 stations on Program A. As you'll remember, station number 1 and station number 2 collectively are written right here are the shrubs. They'll have similar watering times. Right now I have them for 1 hour. Go to number 2. Station 2, Program A is 1 hour. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are all off. Why? Because they're on different programs. We click this dial right here again. Now we're at the set days to water. You'll see that the interval is blinking 2, which tells us, I'll get a little closer look here, that tells us that this timer is running every 2 days. It's on an interval setting. So rather than watering Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then skipping 2 days, we have it watering every other day. It's a little more regular watering. Seasonal adjustment, I would not worry about that. You can increase or decrease the amount of water that you give the plant. Now, we'll go back up here, and we're going to go back and start this all over again for the B program. We're at A, hit the program button, now we're at B. B comes on at 9 a.m. You'll notice that the start times don't overlap. Number 2 is off, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll notice that all of the other start times are off except for 1, again indicating it's only going to come on 1 time per day. In the B program, we're going to notice that stations 3 and 4 are the trees. So let's see, Program B, station 1 is off. Remember, those are the shrubs. B off, or 2 off, I'm sorry. Number 3 is 1 hour and 30. Number 4 is 1 hour and 30, 1.3 or 1 hour and 30 minutes. Longer water for the trees. We're going to set the days to water, and you can see the day interval here is on number 6. And if we wanted to change that, we can go through all these different settings, keep pushing this button, and then we can increase. You see it's made it to 7, hopefully you can see that, or I can decrease back to 6. The remaining means there's 1 day remaining until it waters. So this would be day number 5 of a 6-day cycle. Back up to the set program start times. We're going to go to C, and it's coming on at 9:45, and I'm going to go to the different start times to make sure we just have one of these. Now here's where we might have more than one start time, because on the C program you'll notice that it's the garden. So in the middle of the summer, if you're just planting some vegetable seeds, you might want the water to come on twice a day. Same with the grass, which I'll get to in a minute. So number 2 is off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's only coming on 1 time a day. Run times, 1, remember that was the shrubs, 2 is the shrubs, 3 is the trees, 4 is the trees, 5 is the, look right here, front courtyard. Boom. It's on for an hour. It's in the plants. The reason I put this on a different zone is there are much more tropical plants. And number 6, which would also be the garden, is off because there's nothing planted in the garden at this time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all off. We go to the set days to water. It's watering every 3 days. That's plenty of water right now. It's in the shade most of the day. Remaining 2. You can see that, I hope. 2 days remaining. We're going to now go to program D. 10:30 in the morning. Now this is where you might use multiple start times. It starts in the grass. So we start with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. As you can see over here are all on program D. So start times. Number 1 is 10:30. Number 2, oops, is off. 3 is off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Has a lot more start times on that zone. So it's up to 16 start times on a D program made specifically for grass. We're going to go to the, and again you notice it was only coming on 1 time a day. The grass is established, that's all we need. We're going to set the station run times. So number 1 is off. 2, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 minutes. 8, 7 minutes. 9, 7 minutes. 10, 7 minutes. If you wanted to adjust this, you push the plus or minus buttons. We're going to leave it at 7 minutes. 11 and 12, we're all at 7 minutes. We're going to set the days to water. Now you'll notice that the interval here is set on every 1 day. We're going to set this on to water every 1 day. And we're going to leave it like that. When we go to go through this, we can turn it off to water on, so it doesn't come on Tuesday if we wanted to, so to water every day except Tuesday. This would be good if your maintenance guys come and you don't want the water to be on when they come. Odd days, you can have it run odd days. Even days, you can have it water on the day interval, which is what D do, and again use these plus and minus buttons to turn it on and turn it off. That's all you got for this, and that's hopefully an easier to understand than the booklet and the back of this, which is pretty confusing. So hopefully this helps.